What's going on, guys? Episode 9 of Flippinese TV, and by popular demand we are going back out in the field, and this is going to be a 2-part episode, so follow us along while we go on this amazing journey again. It's Jeff Coga. Alright folks, episode 9. What this episode is all about is what I like to talk about is concept between nest egg house flippers versus professional house flippers. And those two things make a world of a difference when you're investing, especially if you're looking to get started or if you're looking to take your business to the next level. Now, a few episodes ago, I talked about how the market is being affected by certain investment groups. When I say investment groups, I'm predominantly talking about the nest egg house flippers. When I say nest egg house flippers, are folks that actually have a full-time job, possibly, maybe folks that are retired or maybe looking to just grow their nest eggs, or folks that are just sitting on a boatloads of cash and stuff like that, versus guys like us who are professional house flippers, where we have to flip to actually pay our bills and actually eat. So those are two different types of investors. Why? Because there are certain deals that we will never take down because we can't get a minimum cash on cash return of 20%. Versus those individuals who are nest egg flippers, they're willing to take that on, even a subpar 15%, cash, net cash on cash return, because they're using a certain type of, retirement account like a Roth or self-directed Roth IRA to go ahead and not pay, taxes, right? Because in a Roth, you can get all your returns tax-free and stuff like that. So those are the huge difference when it comes to the two types of investors. And in this market right now, especially even like last week, right, the Dow just came out, and I think they had the record 100-point decline of 2012, which is the largest decline in one day period. And I don't know what this is going to do to the market, and but at the same time, these nest egg house flippers or whatever may realize that, hey, what they're doing is, hey, it's not worth it in the end. I've talked to so many other nest egg house flippers where they wanted to learn the business and they got into it, they started rehabbing and made some profits, but then after doing like 1, 2, or 3, they decide, hey, you know what, this is not my cup of tea, and they end up saying, hey, you know what, I'd rather have guys like you go ahead and take on and give you the solid return, like a 12% preferred rate and so forth, without all the headaches that comes in rehabbing and stuff like that. So those are the things that I'm realizing in this market. And what you'll see, especially when we get to the project site, is the actual rehab that we just bought right now. We closed in about 17 days or so. It's a hillside project in Studio Hills, and our acquisition price is about $690, and it is appraised, the flip out price is $1.2 million, and we're going to turn that puppy into a gorgeous building. And the reason why we're moving up more in what I like to call mid to high tiers versus other properties we've done a lot of volume in the lower income side, under 250,000 under, is because as a growing business, our team is growing, and for us to be able to pay out our team, we have to go ahead and take on the bigger project to be able to get the bigger rips, because at the end of the day, it's all about opportunity cost. And regardless if you're doing the $200,000 project or $1 million project, the basis of running a real estate investment business is still the same, and it shouldn't change regardless if you're doing a $50,000 home, a $100,000 home, $500,000 home, or $1 million home. And it's the same work, same everything, so why not go ahead and take on the bigger project, right? So that's what we did, and we took this property down. So we're headed to Studio City right now. It's a little bit early still, the sun is barely coming up, and they say sunny California, but today is a tad bit gloomy, so follow us along. some of you guys that might be watching this, they might say, hey Jeff, I understand what you're saying about nest egg house flippers versus professional house flippers, and why you're feeling squeezed in terms of when you're doing flips right now, but how the heck is that going to affect my business? Now, I can answer that, but this is how it's going to work. Is what I've noticed within my own business is I had to change some of the strategies that we've been doing in the last several years or so. Before, we could have easily done what they call lipstick on a pig rehab. You could have just put carpet and paint on it, and you could have made a killer $35,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 plus easily. But as the nest egg house flippers came in, our acquisition price started coming up, while our flip out price stayed flat. So our margins became thinner and thinner. Now, how the heck are you still going to make money, right? Now, if you're just doing lipstick on a pig type of rehab, carpet and paint stuff, yeah, you can absolutely do it, but there's dime a dozen nest egg house flippers. So stay competitive. What we had to do is we had to change our model and get into more aggressive construction. Things that we take down now are fire burnt down projects. Things that we're doing now are even conversions. We're knocking down single families to build duplexes, and there's a reason why we do duplexes versus fourplexes, because of LADBS and certain things that you have to go through. And even such as this property right now that you're about to see, and like this amazing house. Look at this amazing house right here. It's like, right? So, but what you're about to see on this particular deal is we took down a hillside property is because the market is shifting. So anyone who's watching this video or doing deals, I'm sure you feel the pain also. So what I'm telling you is you either got to change with the market or you're going to be left behind. So here we are at the project right now, and join us next Tuesday where we'll actually show you exactly what's going on with this particular property and what we're doing with this property, because it is a hillside project and it has amazing freaking view. And this is going to be a perfect case study for anyone who wants to learn this business, who's thinking about getting into the business, maybe looking to take their business from doing 1 or 2, 3 deals to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deals a month. And we'll go ahead and showcase this. So join us along on this episode and the next episode. So subscribe to our channel. And this is Jeff Coga with Capital Redevelopment Group, and I am signing out. Yo, what you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, leave a comment. Tell them you like it. And tell all your friends that Coke Chin look for. Yeah, Flipping TV. Yeah.